Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Hope you guys are doing well. We got a couple of videos to take a look at. It's gonna be a relatively chill Saturday evening. A lot of these came from Van Balian. I got the originals up thanks to his link, so shout out to you, Van. Several Right to Travel videos. And while that's happening, I'm also playing a little bit of Fallout because why not? So glad you guys are here to hang out with me. And let's get right to it. This first one, this guy thinks he has a win, but I'm not so sure about that. Oh yeah, forgot to move it. Hold on.
Information you're requesting. There is no emergency.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, what do you need from what was the reason you pulled me over?
License, registration, proof, insurance.
What was the reason you pulled me over, sir?
Like I say, as soon as I get the information I'm requesting, you get the information you're requesting.
Well, I need to know what the reason you pulled me over.
Okay, and I'm telling you that that's not how it works. Okay, when you give me the information I'm requesting, I will give you the information you're requesting.
Thank you, Randy, for the 26 months.
Tax expired 10/8/22, and he's showing not valid. That's a valid ID.
I need your license, your registration, your proof of insurance.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name is Officer Ross, 110. Well, 107, sorry.
Okay, what's the reason you pulled me over?
You can go ahead and send me another unit. I'm going to ask you for your license.
Send the supervisor, sir.
On the way.
Okay,
Your license, your registration, your proof of insurance. Are you going to give it to me, or do you
I don't know why. I don't know why you pulled me over for.
As soon as I get the information I'm requesting, you will get that information.
Well, I'm
That's
not
not how it
going
works.
to give you nothing that's incriminating me. I mean,
It's not incriminating.
Am I
It's a
under
traffic
arrest?
stop. You are detained right now. Yes, you are.
for what?
Traffic violation.
I'm not in commerce, sir. I'm traveling.
Okay, I understand. Guess what? You
gonna get out
You're
or
on
what?
Ohio roadways.
Uh-oh.
You're required to have a tag on your trailer. You do not.
I'm traveling, sir.
How would you
I'm
know
not-
that by the way you were
Locked in
coming?
at 50 mile an hour on the radar.
Good day. Thank you for the
Our zone back there.
I'm not.
2 months.
engaged
Thank you,
in
man.
interstate commerce.
Okay. You are. This is Ohio.
How
roadways.
do you know
No,
about
sir,
the
I'm
tag on
traveling.
your
I have a right
trailer?
to travel.
He was
Okay.
facing us.
You're on Ohio roadways.
I have a right to travel.
Okay, so like I say, I need your license,
Well, sir,
your
I don't.
registration, and your proof of insurance. You can give those to me, or you can be arrested
For what?
for obstructing official business.
Sir, I'm not. I don't know what I've done wrong. I haven't done anything wrong.
I just told you the 3 violations I have.
Well-
Your tags are also expired.
Well,
But
no, I
you
don't-
wouldn't
I don't
have known that
Just a bit.
by
Fine.
driving
I
towards
don't
us.
have any contract with the state of Ohio.
Okay, you do.
No, I don't. I'm not. I'm traveling in my private property.
I understand.
I'm not engaged in commerce
Okay.
whatsoever.
I understand your outlook on it. That's not how Ohio law reads. Okay.
Okay, well, write me a ticket and do whatever you got to
Well,
do.
As soon as you give me your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, we can go that route.
Well, I don't know what else. What you know? What? I'm not gonna give you anything that's going to incriminate me
It's
in
not
court.
incriminating. You have to do it. It is Ohio law.
Not when I'm not
Yep.
breaking the law.
It is. You broke the law. I locked you in at 50 mile an hour. It's a 35
Which is
mile an hour
commerce,
zone.
right? It's a traffic.
No.
Traffic is commerce.
Oh my God. Basically means that he's effectively saying that so long as he's not operating commerce, he could go as fast as he wants on any road in the state of Ohio. Which is kind of wild to me that these guys like do not care about speeding laws.
Expiration date on that was 11/8/2012.
Okay.
This is my private property, sir. I have a right to travel.
Okay. Well, I understand the way you see
That's
things.
what the
but-
Constitution says.
Okay, no, that's not.
Yes,
okay,
it is,
Ohio
sir.
law was what you have to follow.
The Constitution is what you
Okay,
took
are
the
you
oath to
going to
uphold.
give me the documents that I'm
Did
requesting,
you-
or are you going to be arrested
For what? What would you arrest
for
me for?
obstructing? I just told you that.
I don't
so
have the documents to give you. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want.
Then he needs your name and date of birth.
your registration.
I don't need a license, sir.
You are driving on an Ohio roadway.
I am
You
traveling.
must-
I am not driving.
You are driving.
I am traveling.
You are driving.
Well,
You are driving. Yep. Go on it.
Step right there for me. Right here. Face the vehicle. Put your hands up on.
I don't have consent to any searches.
Okay, you don't have-
So he says that his charges were dismissed, right? It says state of Ohio versus yada yada yada. These cases have been dismissed by the court. Truck and trailer that were seized and or impounded in connection with this case shall be released and returned to the defendant upon Mr. Ward showing proof of ownership of these vehicles. Well, if he doesn't have his registration up to spec and he doesn't have his doesn't have a valid license, he's not getting his cars out. He's not getting his truck and trailer out. So he's having the same issue as the Moore was in New Jersey, if you recall, where he was having a hissy fit with the tow truck folks because they weren't going to release his vehicle without proof of ownership.
I'll explain it the best I can to you. Sergeant Masters called the chief. Chief called the prosecutor.
Prosecutor
Dupree.
Randy Dupree.
He said that in order to get the truck out, they can't waive anything here. You still have to pay tow and storage for the truck, although you've paid for the trailer or some on the trailer at one point. Did you pay like $210?
$219 I paid to get my truck, and then they wouldn't release it after I paid it.
Okay, so there's some type of a money discrepancy there, but according to the prosecutor, you have to pay those fees to get it out, and you can have it towed. If you do wish to drive it, you have to provide license, plates, and insurance.
Mm-hmm. So they took Dupree's order over top of the judge's order, basically?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, the prosecutor gave us that advice.
Okay. All righty, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, so that's why I call this one to be a half win. Or a semi-fail. Because his charges were dismissed, but he ain't getting his stuff out until he gets his stuff taken care of. This next one is called Straight to Jail. I Feel Violated. Tyrant.
He's smiling his railroading.
Yeah. Can I get your driver's license?
You already know who I am.
Yes.
Be on with your day, sir.
Driver's license
Thank
and
you.
insurance, please.
That's
driver's
funny.
license and insurance.
He don't need
What are you trying to
identify,
sir? Will you have your sergeant out here right now, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I need your driver's license and insurance.
I will talk.
He don't need to provide a driver's license if he's not doing something for commerce.
Sir,
Oh, you just fucked up.
Show me your hands. Right,
You just
that's fine.
fucked up.
I can't
So-
find my driver's license. Now what? What's
Okay,
my
do
social?
Do not.
He doesn't have it.
8119 is my social. You know who I am, and
If
you're
you-
railroading.
Oh my God.
and you piss me
Shut
off,
my
buddy.
brother's
Have your
door.
sergeant get here
I
now.
need a emergency.
Right fucking now.
You just illegally
Right
opened
now.
his door.
So I need your driver's license and insurance.
What is your
Hold on one
badge
second.
number?
2-1.
2-1 in your name?
2-1.
No, hold on. Wait a
Jeremy
minute.
Schmidt.
Jeremy Komet.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Why did
buddy.
you pull me over again?
You have expired registration on the vehicle. I need
Okay.
your driver's license. and
Will you go
insurance.
take a picture of
This
that
is
and
your
bring it to
last
me?
time.
He doesn't have a driver's license.
Hold on.
Shut
I'm trying
his
to
door.
call.
Okay.
I'm trying to call somebody right now. It's called
Shut his
911
door.
because I
He
don't
don't
know who
have
you
a
are, but you're
driver's
I
railroading
need
me.
your driver's license.
He's
Hold on
not-
one second. I'm calling 911.
He's not traveling for commerce.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
If you don't
He
provide it, I'm gonna remove
I
you
will
from
when
the
I can
vehicle.
find it,
Oh,
but I
you
don't trust
are.
I'm
you.
going to remove you.
He
from
calls
the vehicle
911.
If you do not provide me your driver's license and insurance.
I will get out of
let's
the
get
vehicle
all
now.
of you rookies out here.
Hey, that door slam, am I right?
I don't have to get in there, sir.
Get back in your vehicle.
I don't have to. It's not my vehicle.
back in your vehicle.
I'm going over here to get some lunch. You guys are trying to detain or obtain my brother, and I'm doing my own stuff. You guys cannot tell me what to do.
Absolutely. Can.
Absolutely, you can't.
Okay.
No,
Get back in your
you
vehicle.
can't. No, I won't. Call your sergeant out here.
No.
Yes.
Get back in your vehicle.
Call your sergeant out here,
Turn
sir.
around. You're under arrest.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like for you to call your sergeant.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because you don't know the law, sir.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
We have the ability to control the scene.
Let go of me. You ain't even putting handcuffs on properly.
Why would you put these handcuffs on?
Right, that is very unconstitutional. We did nothing wrong. Yeah.
That it? Already? Ah. All right, hold on. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Man, I forgot. These are actually some pretty short videos. I feel like I should have gotten some better ones. Okay, so this next one is somebody that I feel like you guys have seen before. Definitely a most certainly a jackass that we all are well aware of.
All right.
Let me put this up right.
Guys, so
if you guys recognize him, yeah, this guy's back. So he still hasn't learned. I don't know why he does this to himself. I mean, I probably do know why, but yeah. Let's just play.
I got stopped by the Boston police. I was literally just about to head out. Just got done visiting my friend. So they look like they're like being kind of strict. So I just wanted to go live. Yeah. I actually have the Constitution in the window here, sir, and American jurisprudence, the conflicts of law. You know, I'm actually an investigator with the National Action Task Force.
Right. I don't know what that is and what that means, but
yeah.
you need to have a driver's license or some kind of registration on this car.
Yeah. I'm totally legit, sir.
I don't believe you are, sir.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from? What state?
I'm a traveler.
What state were you traveling before this?
I just drove from South Carolina.
Oh, he said drove.
Yeah. I'm visiting a friend here in Boston.
Well, you have nothing on you, no ID or anything like that.
Yeah, I do. Sir, this is my private identification. I tried to hand it to you multiple times.
You know what I mean?
Sir,
you don't have a driver's license?
I've canceled my contracts with the government, so you guys no longer have jurisdiction to, prosecute and tow my vehicle because it's no longer under your jurisdiction. I've canceled all my Sir, I know the Constitution, okay?
You don't have to reach over.
No, sir, guys, just relax, okay?
We're fine. I'm fine. We're relaxed.
You're on Instagram Live. I have about 50,000 followers, and I don't. I'm a traveler.
I understand. Can you step out?
I bet he is.
Sir, have I done anything wrong?
No, we're trying to figure that out, but right now you have no license. I don't know who you are, and your car's unregistered.
Yes, the National Action Task Force is some BS soft-sit fake fake group. Yeah.
Okay, and since you are escalating, can you please get your sergeant out here?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. And since you are gonna physically remove me from my vehicle, hold on. So you have to take my notice because this is public notice to your agency, and it becomes incumbent and advantageous for you to read it because it's legally binding.
No, it's not.
I hand you this. It's legally binding. So
no, it's not.
So he's refusing to take my documents here.
Well, even though I know it's a bunch of BS, if you say that it's legally binding and they don't know what it is, even if they take your word for it, I would tell you I ain't gonna take it because you say it's legally binding, so I'm not gonna take it.
Name and your badge number, sir. What's your name, sir? Sir, what's your name?
My name's Al.
What's your badge number?
636.
Thank you, sir. You're the conducting officer in this incident?
Now I am. I'm calling a supervisor.
All right, here you go.
Again, I don't need that, sir.
See, that's actually it's actually illegal for him to refuse a public notice.
No, it's not.
It's actually reckless negligence because now if he violates my rights, he's liable for damages.
But then again, wait, what would have happened if he did take it? You would still say you would say if he did take it, then he would still be legally binding and still be liable. I'm willing to bet you 1,000 fiat Federal Reserve notes that if he did take it, you would still say he's liable for whatever he does.
And we will be filing damages for. I'm just a traveler, man. I live in my van, dog, and I'm just standing up for my rights in a world full of oppression. I turned on my interior lights and put down my windows so you guys. Right. I'm just. I saw the license plate. We the people, man. You got. Yeah, you've taken an oath to protect and defend the Constitution, bro.
You want to defend the other drivers on the road who might be, because you don't have insurance or anything.
Yeah, right? Yes, I do, sir. If you would take a minute, I have.
Show me insurance.
I am legally bonded under a silver bond. I am in
a silver bond.
I am totally legal. Okay, I'm trying to.
No, you're not.
You're just disregarding me because. Listen, you have been hired to enforce public policy. I've canceled those contracts. I am now a private.
So what do you do in the winter? Do you drive this car in the winter?
Yeah, yeah.
You shovel the roads yourself?
No, there's no.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, cop is going for the roads argument.
And when you want to travel in the winter.
HJR 192, Public Law 73-.
Oh my God, he's going for a House resolution.
They did away with money in 1933, sir.
Okay.
Fiat.
He took him a little bit there. What'd you buy this car with then? Fiat currency. There it is.
Because it's the accepted method of exchange today. So, I'm just.
He's trying so hard to not call it money.
Trying to explain to you, sir, you're not willing to take my document.
Fiat exchange 1933. You get away with money. You're traveling from South Carolina. Your name is Thomas. I'm hearing you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you work for the NEA Action Trust, right? You got an open container gasoline in your car, which is not really good. Very.
You have an open container of gasoline? Oh my God. What? Why? Why would you? Why? Why would you do that?
We're just concerned about you.
All right, appreciate your concern, sir. I'm not trying to. I'm just standing up for my rights. You don't have any rights if you don't stand for them. And see how you could easily violated me, and if I would allow you to, the general public just allows you.
I don't know if the cop really wants to violate you.
You actually broke the law by opening my door.
I did, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
No, he didn't.
You're not. You can't do that. I didn't give you permission. You need a constitutionally lawful warrant in order to touch.
No, he doesn't need that, actually.
Property. You cannot deprive me of my property or without due process of law, sir.
I understand.
So am I being detained right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually $10,000 per incident. If you judge in wet ink, you can't illegally detain me unless you.
Oh my God, he's throwing out everything. Magistrate, judge, wet ink signature, warrant.
Have reasonable articulate suspicion that I'm in the process of committing a crime or probable cause. Do you have any of those, sir?
Yep.
You have reasonable articulate suspicion that I've committed a crime?
Yep.
What crime was committed? That's a traffic infraction.
No, it's actually criminal in this state, sir. You'd be arrested for it.
No.
Like I said, we have a supervisor on our way.
I guess maybe it is actually in Massachusetts.
We're gonna talk to him and find out.
Under the Constitution, these are victimless crimes, sir. That's what the problem is in America. Well, I'm standing against victimless crimes.
You're gonna talk to the supervisor. He's probably the smartest guy here.
Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. I think he should inform you about being recklessly negligent.
I'm sure he will.
And not accepting my documents because you're legally bound right now. The American National People of the Creator will. We have our whole legal. We have a federal court case filed.
This is gonna be an Instagram, you said, or YouTube?
Yeah.
What is this on?
This is on
nice.
My Instagram channel, which is the
Facebook Live.
Okay. And I also post it on Facebook as well. So I have a large following. I educate officers and I also educate the public on.
Oh, sure he does.
So and I'm one of.
Yeah, I bet he does.
The National Action Task Force.
This is Lieutenant Flynn. You can explain your situation.
Sounds good. I was trying to give him public notice of my private capacity. He's refused multiple times, on me to contract with agencies. And all
right.
To my license.
Nice.
Black's Law definition of driving.
Black's Law Dictionary. Oh man, this could have been a bingo. Oh man.
And you canceled it, so you canceled it from
Yeah.
the state.
Minnesota. So here's official notice to your agency. You must take this, sir, because it becomes legally binding once you. And if you refuse it, it's reckless negligence because it informs you about my rights. And if you violate them, my nation's embassy is in California,
his nation's embassy. Wait, there. What the hell is it?
And
Oh my god.
here's our international 35-page notice, which is registered and with the Secretary of State's office in Washington D.C. and in Singapore. Here's my private identification, which is
Singapore.
And I'm legally indemnified through our silver bond, which is my legally.
I asked you to control the rental and everything.
Yeah, I've canceled all my contracts.
When was the last time you had a
I've
contract?
canceled all my contracts. I'm no longer
When was
in
the
your.
last time you did have one though? Could you pass us that ID, please?
2018. Yeah, and this goes with it. So this is legal notice that goes with my ID. Legal notice in order to all.
And this is an ID,
Yeah.
which is what?
My American national identification.
Uh-huh.
This is for your agency as well, sir. You guys must take this notice.
And
See, they're refusing again, guys. I have like 50,000 followers that are watching as well. So
Okay.
I'm just informing you guys because if you don't have any rights if you don't stand for them. In a world full of oppression right now, they're taking all of our rights from us.
Who's they? Who's they? Who's the they?
And I put my hand in God's hand and was like, God, take my hand because what.
Jesus is not taking your wheel here, man. He is not. Oh crap.
What's going to happen if we just let you guys keep plowing us like this? It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? So people are watching. Look at all the love I'm getting. Hallelujah, guys.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, follow me on Instagram. I got quite a few. I travel all over and I get pulled over.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Second life. What was it again?
The gift of eternal life.
Gift of eternal life.
Yeah, on Instagram.
So that's the ID that you have right there, the gift of eternal life. That's what that.
No, that's my private identification. Yeah. Thomas Humphrey. Yeah.
So when we run you in Minnesota, you can have a Minnesota license.
Nope, it's all canceled. I'm not even. They say they're not even finding me in the computer.
When was the last time you mentioned you get pulled over quite a bit? When was the last time you got pulled over?
It's been a while actually. You guys are the first ones, but I mean, I've been pulled over like. That's like why I'm so popular because they pull me over all the time, and not even trying to hear what I have to say. But a lot of officers are interested. They know I'm not just talking out the side of my mouth.
You are though.
You guys are hired to uphold public policy, which they're actually liable. You know what I'm saying? When you contract, but I've sent in notice. I've sent in all the documentation canceling my contracts due to the lack of full disclosure on their end. Is my right to travel freely and unfettered on the common way of mankind during his time. That's Supreme Court justice rule.
No, it's not.
1800s. If it's the common way of
since the 1800s. What are you? Okay, what is he? All right, he's on something.
Travel during your time, it's a God-given, unalienable right. No government agency can restrict your freedom to travel.
Well, I mean, they can. Whether it's lawful is another issue. But in the United States, you can be restricted on your rights to travel. Even when you're talking about the fundamental, the actual right to travel in the United States, even that is not completely absolute because no rights in our country are absolute.
Minnesota, that was the last place you.
Yeah.
You're living out of your car now.
Yeah. I've been living on my car since COVID hit and all that.
Yeah. So
My God.
Yeah. So.
In terms of Massachusetts, when was the last time you pulled over to Massachusetts?
Never. I'm just visiting a friend here. I've been here for like 5 days.
From South Carolina, right?
No, I drove from South Carolina.
See, I was listening to everything he said.
Drove.
You were listening.
Everything.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we just had a flag raising ceremony for the 12 tribes of Israel, for the United Nations of Israel, and in South Carolina there. So that's where I was coming from. We raise our flags in the dedication to the Most High.
Friends in Cambridgeshire?
Yep. Yep.
Boston.
A friend. Yeah. Well, he's right down the street from here. So.
We're looking to see if you still have a license in Minnesota. And how about the vehicle itself?
This is mine. I purchased the vehicle. Yeah. It's my private property.
You're not going to show us the VIN. You're not going to.
No, it's my. I mean, no, it's my. Yeah, it's my right to privacy because everything in your system is all registered and it's all part of the agency. Yep, took off the sticker because dude, it's my right to privacy. If you
actually took off the VIN or hit it, that's actually a federal crime. That's not just a state crime, man. That's a federal crime.
You guys have to legally violate my rights to do a live stream. And I'm telling you, it's on page 3 in our documentation. Minimum penalties for trespassing upon American national rights are inherent natural rights, unwarranted pedestrian stops, $10,000 each incident, $5,000 for every 5 minutes.
5,000.
If detained in handcuffs, it's $100,000 per incident, $10,000.
100,000. J Car, thank you for the 7 months. Hope you have a happy 4th. You too, man.
After a signed warrant must be present for an arrest to take place or a criminal act with an.
Why do the cops let these guys go on for so long? Usually to stall. Because usually it's to wait until the supervisor comes in and makes the decision to hook them up, or that they're still looking up his stuff in the system to see if there's anything they can go on.
Injured party. You guys must have reasonable articulate suspicion that I'm committing a crime or probable cause in order to illegally detain me. So, you know, and we have a federal court case filed, which in case of one of your agents violate my rights, we're able to file claims against your legal liability bond. So, I mean, you're welcome to violate my rights if you want to, but I mean.
And tonight you're telling us that the car's unregistered, it's uninsured, and you have no license.
No, sir, it is insured. I'm trying to hand you my documents, okay, and you're refusing to take them. So
we have to verify it.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah. Yes, this is the same guy who stole a COVID-19 vaccine. Like, he recorded himself pretending that he was going to get the shot, and he just took the vial, took the whole vial with him.
This is official notice to what police department are you? Cambridge? All right, this is official notice to the Cambridge Police Department of my private capacity. Thank you. You've taken it. It becomes legally binding, and it is advantageous for you to read that. Copy? Yep, that's yours, sir. I have multiple copies. So it's advantageous for you to read that.
What about your vehicle? Is your vehicle insured?
Yes, that's my insurance. I'm bonded underneath our nation's silver bond, and it's for liability. The American National People of the Creator. If you believe I violated any laws or rights, you have to contact.
So it's not registered. The vehicle's not registered anywhere. In
the It's in a private trust.
So it's not registered. Okay.
No, it's not. Not registered, sir.
Tom, is that your name since you were born, or did you pick that name?
Yes, my name. Thomas Edward Humphrey. Yeah.
You went to middle school, high school, that name?
Yes.
Okay.
I've canceled all my contracts.
Well, there's usually a record still. That,
Yeah.
you know.
When there's no such thing as you can't just expunge your record from a driver's license or anything else. So right now you're unregistered, you're uninsured.
I am.
And you're unlicensed.
I've canceled all my contracts.
I have been playing BattleBit. It's actually pretty nice. I actually say I have to say BattleBit is actually pretty impressive.
It's a black.
I think I'm ranked 12 now.
The definition of driving is to be engaged in commerce on public roads. I'm not a commercial driver. I'm a traveler, sir.
Good. I'll take it, yeah. License and, right?
Unregistered and uninsured, yeah.
Can you step off on me, Thomas, please?
Wow, guys, I live in here, man. This is.
With all due respect, I mean, we're treating you respectfully, and like you said, fines and penalties and everything's in there. So
What's that?
we're treating you with all due respect and whatnot. But step up, please.
So what do you guys just tow my vehicle?
We're gonna talk to you about it. Step up.
All right. See, sometimes it just they won't listen to you, but they.
Because it doesn't work. Get it through your skull. You're just digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper with each arrest, each tow, each fine. Oh.
Notice though, so.
We appreciate the respect.
Do you have any weapons on you anytime?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you mind just face a cop on me?
Yeah.
Again, you've been respectful. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Why am I being put under arrest though?
Because you are driving unlicensed, sir. You're driving an unregistered vehicle, and you're driving an uninsured vehicle, okay? Do you have anything in your pockets you're going to poke in?
No, sir.
Okay. Do me a favor, walk back here in front of my car.
Can you fix this? It's like stuck.
Is there anything in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Would you like a phone? Would you like a phone?
Yes, please, and I need my manila envelope.
All these papers
Yeah.
in the phone? What else would you like to take?
Charger and.
Appreciate you.
It's over. There are, I think I can think of only maybe maybe 2 or 3 instances where I have seen somebody try it out, it not working, and then they basically say, they don't say it, but they basically like, okay, this ain't working, and I'm gonna go the normal way. Only I think of a tiny handful of instances where people actually learn when they learn the hard way, and they actually learn. Oh, all right. So this one is not Salve related. This is just something that I saw on police activity. It is a shooting. Don't worry, everybody's alive. But this is like the description highlights everything that's wrong with people these days. They can think of it $5. But I'm understanding it's also good. They think having a driver's license, registration, and incur tax is like a Netflix subscription. Yes, basically. Because they consider the state government to be nothing more than a corporate entity, like literally no different than Netflix or DirecTV or Comcast. If they don't contract with them or they don't get a license from them, they're not subject to the terms and conditions, aka laws. You see what I'm saying? Basically, to them, laws of the government is effectively to them like terms and conditions. If I don't have a DirecTV subscription, and obviously I'm not subject to the terms and conditions. Anyway, so the context here is that this is an undercover cop who is, I guess, staking out an area for an alleged somebody who they think is out, somebody where they believe is out on a warrant, and let me hold on. I have to give you a rundown because it happens immediately. There's 2 undercover officers. Okay, here, let me give you a description. On June 19th, 2023, around 1:32 p.m., 2 undercover officers with LMPD's fugitive unit were inside of a vehicle attempting to apprehend a suspect in an unrelated investigation. So this is how it starts.
Police! Give me your hand!
And just like that, you have the incident. This dude in full black gear, black ski mask, tries to open up the undercover officer's door.
Police!
Apparently he had a gun, and he had a gun out on him, and that's why the officers opened fire.
Give me your hand! Give me your hand!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Fuck. What is your deal, bro?
Send somebody back here. I just tried to get robbed.
I wasn't gonna rob you.
What's your name?
Mark.
What?
Mark.
Send cars to me. Somebody's trying to rob me.
Oh wait, he does actually pass. I missed that.
Call 911.
Where? That's my baby daddy. Did you just shoot my baby daddy?
He's trying to rob me. Get me back here. I got somebody showing up. Stay back. There's a gun. Stay back.
Baby daddy, my son for the car.
Okay.
Did you just shoot my baby daddy?
Did you just shoot my baby daddy?
Get on the main channel. Stop. Get back now. Get back now.
I have no weapon.
Okay, get back.
Where's he shot? Where's he shot?
Right here, Prill. Right here.
Did you call an ambulance?
They're getting out.
Did you call an ambulance? Mark, is he dead? I have nothing.
All right, we're not gonna see the rest of it because I didn't realize it. But apparently, he did actually. He was deceased. He did actually die from his wounds. But the thing is, here's the thing. Officer Hayden was approached by an armed individual on foot wearing a mask who opened the driver's side front door and pointed a gun at the officer. Officer Hayden fired several rounds, causing the subject, 21-year-old Mark Jaggers Jr., to drop the gun and fall backward. EMS responded, and he was pronounced deceased. Mark Jaggers Sr., Jaggers' father, said the following: the shooting that he doesn't believe his son was trying to carjack the officers and that he didn't know anyone was inside the car. Quote, that car was sitting here for 3 hours. My son thought it was a dumped car, end quote, Jagger said. Quote, I know it's still illegal, I know, but it's not worth getting shot over, end quote. Hayden was a 10-year veteran of the LMPD. Neither of the officers at the scene were injured. Police said Rex Wright Jr., 23, is the person the tickets were looking for. He turned himself into the shooting. He was wanted for a non-fatal shooting incident. I'm calling BS on the father. That dude came in with a gun out. He knew damn well there was somebody in the car. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm calling so much BS. Ugh. All right, this next one, there is no shooting, but how not to act when you park against oncoming traffic. A parking violation leads to an arrest. I saw the first minute of this, and they're not sovereign citizens. They're not right to travel, but they are absolutely roadside attorneys. These ones.
I'm not comfortable getting off the car.
All right.
I'm not. I said that nicely.
Okay.
And with his response, that's when I matched his energy.
There's a parking violation here. Get your left wheels, all right? I got IDs on you real quick.
I'm sorry, what's the violation?
Parking violation, the left wheels to this side of the curb. You gotta park on the side of the road.
So basically, the first thing is the main thing is that one, they're parked on the wrong side of the road against traffic, and I think in the description they say that the left side tires are up on the curb. So
You're facing oncoming traffic. Gotcha. You got your ID on you?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, it can be.
I live right here.
Yeah.
They got like in a lot of municipalities. It's a ticket.
Can I just ask why you need my ID?
Because there's a parking
So I
violation
can
there.
fix the violation.
We can
I'm
move.
in my
We can fix the
vehicle
violation.
right here.
Okay. Can I see your ID, please?
No, sir.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, no, sir. Why? I'm literally live right here. We're in the conversation. We're literally
It's power
having
hungry here, bro. Here, take my ID. I know he does have no right to see my ID, but here.
Literally, we're parked.
Power hungry.
Yo.
I don't know why the passenger gives his ID.
You gonna get?
So it doesn't matter if the passenger freely gives his ID. He still needs the driver's ID because she's the one behind the wheel. So, but here we are.
Get out or what?
Are you training somebody?
Do what?
Are you training somebody?
I guess if it's that obvious, then yeah.
Okay, so
Part of your training.
I'm part of your training.
No, you're committing a parking violation, so.
Sir, I'm in the vehicle still.
It doesn't matter.
You have ID. Can you just run the ID?
No, I need her ID, otherwise she's gonna go to jail. So.
Get power, honey.
Why are you sitting in the car? You seem aggressive tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Where's your ID? Here, bro.
Thank you. Alright, this is Shadow right here?
Yeah, we live right here.
We literally are getting stopped by cops.
Give me 1 second.
Ridiculous.
Do me a favor, step out for me.
I don't feel comfortable stepping out the car. You can run my
Okay, well you're gonna step out, otherwise we're gonna have some problems.
Can you please come outside right now? Can you please? I feel uncomfortable. I'm a woman. He's training a cop. He literally came.
It's okay.
No, I feel uncomfortable.
I'm a woman?
For what reason? For what reason, Mom? Like, I live right here. My mom just came outside. He says I'm in a parking violation. Like, we don't park here for Gianni to play basketball all the time.
Alright, so here's...
Yeah, we park in the street all the time.
Okay, so here's the situation.
Did somebody call the cops on me? Like, you literally just drove by.
What's going on?
So, as I explained to her, okay, there's a parking violation. Alright, that's the entire reason we're in this neighborhood, is we're patrolling for parking violations. She's parked left towards the curb. I simply walked up. I could have easily given her a warning. She wants to escalate and not give me her ID. I have a right to ask her for ID. I need to know who I'm talking to. I need to know, since she's occupying the vehicle, now I have a violator occupied with the vehicle. So even though it is what she would consider petty crime, or a petty ordinance violation, or whatever you want to call it, I still have a right to conduct a traffic stop on the vehicle, which is what I did, okay, and ask her for ID. She refused to give me her ID, and her boyfriend or her brother or whoever has to give it to me for her. So now I'm asking her to step out of the vehicle since she refused to identify herself.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect explanation of the situation. He even mentioned, yes, this is a petty offense. It's a municipal violation, but it still gives me the lawful authority to go through the motions of asking for her ID, especially when she's still in the vehicle. I mean, yeah.
There's no need for it to get to this point. Like,
no, there wasn't. No, there was no need. You're right. You're absolutely, Mom. You're absolutely right. There was no need for it to get to this point.
Oh my fucking God! This is my fucking America stuff.
I know, but just calm down, do what they say.
No,
and
that's so rude. I'm a woman. I'm uncomfortable. This is too general.
Oh my God, I'm a woman. I'm uncomfortable. And she said, "On God, like total freaking Zoomer. More Zoomers."
Like, for what reason? I understand violation. Fine. Okay, I can move my car. I literally said I can move right there. There's no law posted. The HOA doesn't say that in the freaking rules. Like,
I understand.
That's not fair.
I mean,
that's not fair.
That's not an HOA thing. It's not an HOA thing. It's a municipal ordinance.
I'm not on the grass. I'm not on the grass.
You're detained.
Look, you don't even know where you are.
Just do it, Monique. Just do it because you have the baby inside.
I know. Exactly. I'm sitting here having a conversation. That's all it is. I'm sitting here having a conversation.
Like, literally, she's taking care of baby. She had to come home because of
my car won't start. I'm literally getting a freaking battery.
Okay, then just do so that you can get over with it.
Am I not out the car? Am I not out the car? What do you want? Hands on the thing? Like,
Monique, just calm down. Oblige with what they're saying so that you can get, because you have the baby. Like, I know you have a lot going on, but just do what they're saying, and then we'll move the car. Put the car in the driveway because we have to.
Oh, I can't. I'm in a traffic stop. I told him I would move the car. I told him I would move the car.
We have to jump the car, and I have to go too. So. What can we do to resolve this? Because I have to leave to go to work. She has the baby inside, and we have to jump the other car. So.
Ma'am, unfortunately, when I rolled up, I was just simply going to advise her and run her ID as we do with everyone, considering that she did commit a parking violation.
Well, give me a ticket.
It's on the same. How was I supposed to?
You told me you're gonna take me to jail.
How was I supposed to do that without your ID?
Yes, it's true. Just give me a ticket. How is he supposed to do that without your ID?
Fine, but that's bullshit.
Ma'am, you asked me a question. Like, if she wants to. Okay.
I understand. Like,
ma'am, hang out back over here. Hang back out over here. Okay. All right.
Sir, please, sir.
Stop.
My God.
Okay,
Stop.
wait.
Hey,
hold on.
Stop.
Okay, hold on. Let me go.
Hey, back off.
Okay, Mom, you need to back away.
I don't care. Back off. Back off.
And now he's recording.
Moni, calm down because you have the baby. Okay, but calm down because you have the. Hey, you have the baby inside, so calm down. I understand you're frustrated. We have a lot going on.
He did. He had no right to it.
Okay, you understand that there's no right, but we have to talk to them to resolve it. I understand.
Please let me go. I'm not moving.
It's not.
How about everyone speak? Because once again, it's been escalated to a point where it doesn't need to escalate.
Exactly. Calm down.
Making this worse
Calm
than it
down.
has to be.
You are.
So for one,
Monique.
I've been sexually exhausted. Can you please have him get his...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Fine. I'm sure they're going to get a lady officer here, but I really, okay.
Stop. I'm not saying nothing wrong. He can keep...
Yes, body cameras make a huge difference.
Ronnie, calm down.
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Okay, I know. She is literally gonna have...
But I am literally gonna...
I'm not saying anything.
But can you just get your arm off of me, sir?
No, when you relax, we will.
Name and badge number for the video?
Stop. She just said relax, so please relax.
I cannot.
Look at me.
I'm trying.
Look at me.
I just want his arm off of me.
I understand.
He can keep his arm on me.
Okay, I understand. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
They're wrong in this situation.
I understand. Okay, I understand, but do what you gotta do because there's the baby inside.
I'm calm.
You gotta take the baby home. Ronnie.
13B, 4616 Market Circle, not answering.
What can we do to resolve the issue? Because
Also,
literally I have to go to work. There's a baby inside that she needs to take back home. So what can we do to resolve it?
we're 1040, 6633. We have one female detained. She is doing what is called resisting.
I understand.
Okay? So, I did not yoke her out of the car. The moment she refused to give me her ID, I could have. I did not, okay? Because I understand she's frustrated, it is what it is, okay? But now when I'm asking her to step out of the car, she refuses to. And she only steps out at the threat of being arrested. Okay, and then after she steps out, she says, well, why didn't you just give me a ticket? Well, how am I supposed to do that if I don't have your ID? Which is what I asked you for. Which is what I asked you for in the first place. Okay. So.
I can't.
She's literally gonna have a panic. Can you just let go
off of me? You can speak to him.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I know. She's gonna have a major panic attack.
No, we can have fire rescue come and check her out to make sure she's good. If she's gonna have a medical issue, we can have fire rescue come check her out, make sure she's all right. If you would like.
Listen, she has a baby inside that she needs to take home. So could we just de-escalate it? However, whatever you need me to do.
Yeah. I need her to calm down first.
She is gonna
This has been escalated way further than when it needs to be. This was a simple traffic violation stop, and it did not have to get to this point.
We just have a lot of issues with the parking and stuff in this community, and they escalated too much. So.
Well, when my backup gets here, we're gonna put her in the car, and then we will continue with what we were intending to do in the first place, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Do we have to take it that far? Like literally, I have to leave to go to work.
She brought it this far, so these are consequences to actions.
It's okay. This is why you have to cut.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
All of that just to get
No, once you sit down, we will let go of you.
Stay calm, okay?
Yep. All right,
This
there
is
you
why
go.
you gotta speak.
No, this is why people need to respect their authority also.
I understand, but you gotta learn how to do it.
You got mine a hat.
No, that's so crazy.
But stop because you have me.
So crazy. I understand.
I believe this is Florida. I mean, I feel like they're doing the best that they freaking can. They've been as professional as they can be, and they're trying. And they've been. I feel like they've explained themselves very clearly about what's going on, why they put her in handcuffs, why it escalated to this point. Let's assume for the sake of argument that she's being serious about what happened to her. I think the cops are still doing their best as to try and respect that, but also maintaining the scene. And at least allowing the mom who is there to kind of get her, because at least we're here, because of the mom, at the very least, she's not escalating the situation. She's actually trying to de-escalate the situation. If mom was escalating stuff, they'd probably get her away from her as well.
Mom, I understand, but that doesn't give me the
right to be violated either.
I understand.
That doesn't give me the right to be violated
But
either.
listen, it goes both ways.
So do we. That's right.
I never violated you.
Okay,
but also take accountability for his ego. My ego matched his ego.
That's why you're in this situation.
I understand. But you gotta keep calm because you know.
Now I have to have my brother and sister watch me in freaking handcuffs on the damn side of the road because he's late.
We didn't have to go to this point.
It didn't,
really
sir,
didn't.
it didn't, but can you also be accountable for what you did too? You're
Sure,
sitting here
sure.
being very
What-
calm.
Sure, what
What did I do?
What do you feel that I did wrong with?
I feel that at the end of the day, like you could have handled it this different.
How so?
Why did
How?
you give me a warning without asking for my ID?
Oh, okay.
Because I was in this situation.
And can we just get it resolved?
I don't think that's fair at all. I'm a woman. You didn't even want to take your hand off of me when I'm trying to calm down.
what
Like,
happens
really
when you
check your ego.
Oh my God.
Right? I know everybody.
Oh my God. Well, look, lady. The cops don't know you. They don't know your history, and they're gonna treat you equally. We are in an equal opportunity reality here. They're gonna treat you equally. And again, they don't know your history. So when they say like get off of me, or they don't know if you're lying or not. I'm willing to I feel like you, me, and everybody else in this audience have seen God knows how many body cam footage, which again, shout out to body cams for being what they are. God knows how many body cam footage of people making so much crap up about their situation to avoid getting handcuffed or getting out of the vehicle or getting arrested, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Right. Okay. We're parked. We just got back from O'Reilly's, the auto store, like to buy a battery, whatever.
O'Reilly.
So now that our backup is here, we're going to run her ID, and she is going to jail. Okay?
How am I going to jail? There's
She's going to
nothing
jail.
to...
So,
Please
so-
Excuse me, sir.
Monique, wait.
Please don't touch me, sir. Sir, please. Please, I don't want to. Wait.
Hold on.
I don't want to go to jail.
No, listen. Stop.
Okay, but you have to.
I'm speaking to you, ma'am. I'm speaking to you.
You have to understand that you have to listen. Okay?
I'm listening. I am listening. I did everything he asked me.
Yes, but you have to understand that.
Oh, please, I don't want to go to jail.
I know, and you have the baby inside, so you cannot do that, Monique.
Yeah, but we're taught. We didn't know. He could have told us to move. He didn't have to slam her on the hood. He's training this officer, so maybe he's doing something like. I hope that he doesn't.
Slam her on the hood.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, I really hope this officer doesn't follow in his footsteps.
Yeah. No, I get you.
But that's sad, bro. And he has hella ego. Hella ego. He just slammed that girl on the car, bro. And now he's trying to play innocent, but he fucked up.
Slam her on the car. Again, body camera footage is a beautiful thing.
I have it on camera.
All right. I mean,
okay.
I know, but still, like,
just let me get the full.
he knows what he's doing, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
All right.
She's going to jail at this
And
point.
that's the point. That's the point.
So
It doesn't
I gave her
have to-
several opportunities,
I
even
understand,
after I
but
didn't have
It
to.
didn't have to escalate to that point. So
Tell that to her.
There
So-
has to be other consequences.
I can be accountable for my actions, and I can apologize. I can apologize, and I apologize for meeting
resisting?
you with that ego. But I don't think I feel like I deserve to go to jail for this. I will take a ticket. I will pay a ticket. I will pay for my actions.
I understand
will
whatever
accept the
happened.
consequence.
He's
But at the end of the day,
already
too,
decided on what's gonna happen. So
But I don't think that's fair.
listen.
How can
Life isn't fair.
you take me to jail for a parking violation? I can get a ticket.
Well, it's not. Well, no, they're not taking you to jail for the parking violation. They're taking you to jail for what? Resisting or obstruction?
I can get
Listen,
a ticket.
listen.
I'm sorry, but at the end
Miss.
of the day, too, please.
Miss, listen, I understand it's not fair, but at one point he did tell you to not do something, and you obviously did.
And I
so.
stopped. He literally said, "You cannot leave the scene," and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna stay right here on the road."
Oh, that's right.
I did. I said, "I'm not gonna go to the road." I literally said, "Okay."
That's right. I forgot. She was like walking away. She was walking away from the scene.
I just need to hold on. I want to talk to this man in front of me. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Please stop touching me. He literally said, you cannot leave the scene. I said, okay. I was asked to calm down. I have panic attacks. I have severe anxiety. I very much do. So I have to walk away and breathe in situations like this. I have hands on me. I am half autistic. I can't be touched. Even my mom is trying to console me, and I'm even her touching me. Please get off of me. Please get off of me. So when he said you're not allowed to leave, I said, okay, hands on the hood. I'm going to stay right here. And he's talking to her. So I did not disrespect him. I did not listen to him. I just took my space that I feel like I needed to respect his request.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't take his hands off of me. He asked me to calm down after he handcuffed me. And I said, okay, I'm trying. I even asked this gentleman, you can keep your hands on me if you need to keep me detained. But sir, you're making me feel uncomfortable. I told him that even before when he asked me to get out the car. I'm not comfortable getting out the car. I'm not. I said that nicely. And with his response, that's when I matched his energy. That's when I matched his energy. And I don't think it's fair to put me in jail. Like literally, I'm sitting in a car.
So you stated yourself you matched his energy. So
his energy.
So at one point you did get.
No. You didn't match his energy. You went above his energy. If we're being honest here.
And I don't even feel like I escalated to a point to even be in handcuffs.
All right.
I was not being crazy. I was not screaming at him. I wasn't.
Well,
again,
that was his decision.
Calm.
That was his decision at that moment. I wasn't here to see what happened, so I
have it recorded, so I can show you what happened.
We have it recorded. He has it recorded.
Okay, maybe I was raising my voice, but not like crazy people that you see online going to jail for crap like this. Like
you can't be arrested for yelling. You can't be arrested for profanity.
But I'm just saying, I wasn't attacking him like crazy.
Oh my God! Whoever that is, he's the roadside lawyer. Whoever that, her brother, boyfriend, whoever. That's the roadside lawyer that you can hear in the background.
You got every right to.
Okay.
He got every right to. But he gave her a lawful order to do what? Give her her ID. Identify herself.
I gave her my. I gave him. He still has my ID.
Mother. No cursing. No cursing. Your ID is not her ID. The cops don't give two F's about your ID. They need her ID because she's the driver.
And he didn't even go run it.
He has her ID.
He didn't even run the ID before even escalating this.
He ran it on the radio. Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry again. I'm sorry.
She walked into the road, so I couldn't write.
All right, you have it on. He has.
I haven't been rude to her. I haven't said anything to her.
I understand. They just had issues with the authority like a couple weeks ago with his parents, and I know that they're real high strung when it comes to that.
Me tickets, but to take me to jail just because.
Wait, so he has issues?
What he wanted?
I mean,
45 miles an hour.
Can we take a walk in the neighborhood and see how many other people are?
This whole property barking at people, and she gets arrested. Like
that's so crazy.
Oh my God! Now, oh God!
Please get your hand on.
Now it's good. Now it's like the whole thing. Well, I don't see you guys ticketing all the other people and this and that and the other. I mean, we're going down the script, down the dialogue tree.
For me, he can keep. I'm not uncomfortable by him.
Okay.
But literally, then you're not listening to me, and then you're gonna punish me further. He kept punishing me further. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now you're not listening to me. Now you're not doing this to me when I was giving him. Okay. He could keep his hands on me.
Just do me a favor. I know you're in a tough situation right now. Just try to calm down so things could downgrade. 134.
All right, man. Stand up for me.
I don't know.
To this car.
Can you hold me, sir, please? Can you not let him touch me?
What are we gonna do? Because
I assume that that's who she was talking to right here. My presumption is that he's probably the supervisor.
Let's go over to this car.
What's the process from here?
Let's go to this car. Let's go walk over.
Can you hold me?
Let's go.
Take you to this car.
If you wanna, hey, if you wanna, so he can search her. If you wanna stay to 12.
I have to take Harley, but I'm gonna come for you as soon as possible.
If you wanna,
I'm gonna come for you as soon as
so you can 12, so he can search her.
Me either. Yeah, me either.
So this is the.
But this is where you guys
Traffic
have
20.
to spend the authority.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I understand the 30, but I also understand the law. Okay.
You
Like,
clearly
what's
don't.
your name and badge
But-
number?
So here's the situation.
And he still doesn't
okay?
want to give me it. This is
So
the third time
I know my rights. I know the law. Again, this is full on First Amendment auditor / roadside lawyer going off.
My name is Deputy Blackman.
Deputy Blackman?
My badge number is 3071.
So I had to ask you 4 times to get it. I'm gonna keep this on record, and I want his name and badge number too.
Okay. So anyway, so here's the process. She's going to the Osceola County Jail. Okay, she'll be set a bond. She'll be able to bond out today.
The reason you're being under arrest right now is because he gave you a lawful order at one point.
He never said it was a lawful order.
But
What's the
listen,
lawful
it doesn't have to be if
He doesn't have. He. Okay.
officer comes and tells you, "Hey, give me your license," and you're refusing. That makes it suspicious, right?
Don't I have a right though?
You do have a right, but that's what escalates it.
So asserting my right is what escalates the
I'm not saying
situation?
asserting your right. You do have a right, but what that means is if you would have been like, "Here my license," he probably would have been like, "All right, have a nice day. You live right here."
Okay, and I'm sorry for not doing that.
You understand? Like, being nice to a person gets you further than.
But why? But he didn't step up nice too.
Well, I don't know what he did, but I'm explaining to you why you're in this situation now.
I mean, did you really think yelling at him would be a better solution?
I didn't automatically start yelling at him. So you weren't in the car. Yeah.
I got out of the car and I heard you though.
Okay, but I didn't automatically start yelling with him. I literally
I didn't
told
say you
him.
automatically did.
But again, exactly. So his actions, yes, irritated me. Yes,
All right.
it did.
Let's go.
All right.
Typical.
I ran him.
She ain't gonna learn her lesson then.
You weren't called because of a crime. You weren't called. It's a parking violation. You should have just educated her and say, okay,
Yeah,
this
that's
is what
it.
you're doing wrong. Go ahead and move
Isn't that what
your
cops are
car
supposed to
in
do?
the
Fucking
driveway.
educate, protect. Like, is that what you think when
They were. They said they were, but you wouldn't give an ID. Man. All right, I think Dummy Kruger has a good one here. Oh, it's just okay, so I mean, fair, she may have had to spend the night in jail. That might be the hard lesson. True. All right, this will be the last one. I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore with my crappy gameplay. About this Riot Girl individual who effed around and found out. So shout out to Dummy Kruger.
Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today,
Thank you for the $5, Deacon.
Town, Pennsylvania, where I'm proud to bring
Terrible.
the first look at the arrest of brand new freedom fighter Riot Girl.
Girl.
Riot Girl is so green at this that she just watched her first Amendment audit on April 1st of this year. Let's take a look at
Taylor, thank you for the 1999 super chat. Much appreciated, Taylor.
a community post she made. She writes, new investigative journalist, Riot Girl Radio doing First Amendment audits. I just watched my first audit April 1st. Then
Why? Why? She watched your first audit on April 1st, and then you tried doing your first audit on May 1st, and now you're doing your 17th audit.
First audit on May 1st, and here we are today on number 17. In a separate community post prior to April 1st, she told her audience that she made and sold clothes on eBay. But now,
Nice, Taco.
30 days, she went from a seamstress to an investigative journalist and constitutionalist. I really do wish my career could have progressed at such a rapid pace, but of course, mine isn't a fabrication. Let's jump to this freedom fighter's first arrest, shall we?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Riot Girl Radio, and I'm at the Allentown Courthouse. I thought I would get some pictures of these cars first. Oh, there's people in there.
stared at and filmed. Kind of rude, weird, but I mean that's part of the job. And you're an officer, so.
And I'm sweating to death. It's really, really hot out. Trust me, you don't want to see my face. I'm a mess. Here we go. Thank you. Nice blue line t-shirt on, dude.
It's so petty.
Thanks for nothing.
Cringe.
Oh, it feels so good in here. I was so sweaty. From citizens to soldiers. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is it. Employee only entrance. Oh, I guess I have to come over here.
You cannot record in this building.
Excuse me?
Are you recording?
Yes.
You cannot record in this building.
Oh, yes, I can.
No.
Okay, she's calling a supervisor. We didn't even get in yet. Outside. You guys are lucky. You're just sitting in air conditioning. I'm not. Sweating to death. Well, it is a beautiful building. Hopefully we get to look at it. I have a really long way to get here. It took me 45 minutes to get here. Hi.
Take your recorder outside, okay?
Why?
Because there's actually signs all over the place that you can't record in the government buildings here.
According to what law, ma'am?
I'll go find it for you.
That'd be great.
Sure, but you're going to step outside first, and then I'm going to find it for you.
No, I'm not going to step outside. I'm going to stay right here.
Well, then you're going to stop recording.
No, I won't. This is a constitutionally protected activity, ma'am.
Oh God. Well.
I just did Doylestown Courthouse, my dear.
Actually, that turned out to be untrue because later on, when she has her meltdown, she tells us that she received the same administrative order from Doylestown.
They didn't give me a problem at security. What's that?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I guess you need to learn the law and remember that Constitution you swore an oath to. You know,
It's always the unearned arrogance that really, like, grinds my gears.
I don't understand it. When do they lose it? They remember their oath when they get out of the academy, and they swear an oath to uphold the Constitution and our rights. So how many years does it take for them to stop caring? How many years did it take for them to forget the oath they swore to the Constitution? And they're trying to stop me from conducting a First Amendment activity. I'm covered by 5 different ways just in the First Amendment. Oh, we'll watch this over here. Oh my gosh. Where are all these signs I keep hearing about that are posted nowhere? Tired of waiting around in a life of a cop. Tired of waiting around. Ooh, let's see if, oh, nope, they're employee, they walk right in. They could have a gun, they could have mace, they could have who knows what, but it's okay, just walk right in. You guys are awesome. Yep, I am right here recording, that's correct.
They're probably pointing to the signs that are outside that she probably missed.
This is how it works when you don't have a camera. This is how it should have been for me. It will be. Maybe the chief will know the law.
I love how she's just so confidently incorrect. It's always my favorite part of First Amendment auditing videos.
But it's also the most infuriating and exasperating.
Supervisor, ma'am.
And frustrating.
Are you not speaking to me, or?
No.
Yep, let's get it all. Okay, let's see what they decided and figured out between 5 cops.
Yeah, are you gonna stop?
Pardon me?
Are you going to stop recording?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so if you're not gonna stop recording, you're gonna be detained, and you're gonna be charged by the county detectives.
With what?
For recording in a courthouse in a government building.
I'm not in a courtroom.
We're not gonna stand here and argue with you.
Ma'am.
Uh-oh.
I'm not even trying to have, I'm a human being, so are you. You're a public servant, you work for us.
One time.
The public is the boss of you. You're not the boss of me.
We've asked you multiple times to turn it off.
Hands behind your back, man.
Well.
We've asked you multiple times.
Next, we're going to watch a few minutes of her meltdown and go over the administrative order. And spoiler alert.
It's hilarious. I used to work in government buildings, and I used to be an officer, and I check my personal bag every time they ask. It's not that difficult. It's not even a matter of checking your stuff in, though. A lot of the auditor/sovereign citizens still have issues with the administrative search or the security checks before going into a courthouse. But this is about her. Not the rules are there. The administrative order is there. I'm willing to bet you it's posted, and that she either missed it or ignored it.
She's incorrect.
They arrested me because
I think this deserves this.
As you can see, the more you around, the more you're going to find out.
I went in to the courthouse and I was filming, of course, and I got to security and they said you can't film in here. And I said no, I can. That's not true. It's a constitutionally protected activity. It's First Amendment right. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
I'd probably blah 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 that part as well. That is just your script, right, girl?
Exactly. That's it. That's how you can tell that it's a script.
And your script isn't always correct.
And
it's just a recitation that they don't actually understand.
Female, which they're the worst, came up to me and said, "Turn off your camera."
Female.
You gotta stop filming. Turn it off. And I said, I was like, so show me the law, right? Show me the law or statute or whatever. And she said, okay. Well, she goes and gets 3 more police officers and comes back and tells me to turn my phone off, that I have to delete my footage, and they arrested me. So, I'm sorry, I'm so upset. I've been arrested in like 20 years. And it's so fucked up because I didn't do anything wrong and I didn't break the law. So like,
I didn't break the law. The way she said it. I didn't break the law.
Fuck.
What the hell?
Constitutionalist and investigative journalist, you would think she knew that a judge's administrative orders are legally binding and carry the force of law. When a judge issues an administrative order, it is typically based on their authority granted by law and is aimed at regulating the court's procedures, managing cases, or implementing certain directives, like no recording.
And then they violated my 4th Amendment right. They took my purse. They took everything out of it. They took my phones. They said I had to delete everything. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Again, you were arrested. The 4th Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The unreasonable part of this sentence is often overlooked by these my rights protectors.
And they said, turn off your camera now. I've told you 3 times to turn off your camera. And I'm like, bitch, I've asked you 3 times for the law.
You didn't call her B word. I don't remember you calling her that. So you're acting a little bit harder than you were acting in reality.
You said that you would go get it and bring it back for me so I could read it and then either challenge it or whatever. I just did the Doylestown Courthouse, and you know what they tried to do? When I was at Doylestown Courthouse, they did the same thing. They showed me an administrative order. That's what they arrested me over. A judge's administrative order.
Yes, and the violation of which would be a contempt of court. That's the actual charge. Would be a contempt of court.
You were told once about this administrative order, yet you chose to not look further into it. And is this the administrative order you're talking about, that's backed by the force of law, that establishes the rules regarding recording in the courthouse?
Like, he showed me the papers, and I'll show you guys that it's an administrative order about not filming in the courtroom, not the
Oh, here we go again. They really do lie.
Liar, liar, liar.
Administrative order. It says
liar. It says right there. Courthouse.
No sound recording, video recording, photograph, or motion picture may be made or taken in the Lehigh County Courthouse, the old Lehigh County Courthouse, or in the offices or courtrooms of the magisterial district courts of the 31st Judicial District, without the permission of the president judge or the presiding judge. Now, if she decided to fraud it in one of the district courts, maybe she would have an argument. But unfortunately, her investigative journalist skills failed her on this day because she chose the Lehigh County Courthouse. I know this because these are the exact steps she was sitting on while having her meltdown, which just happened to be at the Lehigh County Courthouse. So, no soup for you.
I ain't seen a beating like that since somebody stuck a banana in my pants and turned the monkey loose.
I waited about 40 minutes for a detective to show up. And then he told me that they're letting me go, they're cutting me loose, and that the judge will decide whether they'll hold me in contempt of court. Because they're assholes, and this is what they do. They intimidate, they harass. This is what they do. I just got arrested.
Okay.
That.
There's been no official word if she's been held in contempt of court or not, but if she does, the violation of this order may constitute contempt of court and result in the confiscation of such a device, the deletion of any offending data or material on such device, the imposition of a fine of up to $1,000 and or imprisonment of up to 6 months.
I didn't break the law. How do I fight this now? What do I do? I don't have enough money for a lawyer, but I need one.
So this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to show this there. Don't play the game if you can't afford to lose. Isn't that the old saying when it comes to casinos and gambling?
And like, I need somebody like Long Island Audit or San Joaquin Valley Transparency or somebody to just tell me what to do and what I'm supposed to do about all this, because I have no fucking clue. Like, I'm out here just winging it. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm sorry. They just fucked me up.
I'll give you a piece of advice. Don't fraud it. Simple as that. But if you decide to pick up your little camera and play investigative journalist, I think at least the smarter auditors would tell you that just winging it isn't the way to go. Maybe spend a little more time brushing up on the law. It's not as simple as this public, me record.
True.
When I get the money, it's from our tax dollars.
Oh my god.
Keep it and I spend it. I'll share it with you guys.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
That's what I'll do. So in a year, when I win my lawsuit, because they just illegally arrested me, and you know who I'm going to talk to? The district attorney. I'm going to Allentown. I'm going to sue them for their illegal arrest.
Naturally.
That's what I'm doing. So, if you guys know anybody that can help me, as far as a lawyer, I will take it.
I kind of like it. She's trying to go Robin Hood, which isn't a bad strategy if you ask me. The issue I see her running into, however, is it's going to be really tough to sue since feelings don't trump administrative orders.
Ooh!
I asked him, is this a public building or not? Can people walk into this building and walk around? Yes, they can, he said, but not on film, which is bullshit. It's not the law. He's wrong.
Oh,
wrong!
Girl. you do have a lot.
Girl.
But instead of learning to fraud it better, maybe just hang up your camera. I've seen your community posts complaining about the lack of money YouTube pays you, and you're right. It's really, really hard to make money on YouTube. If you're not careful, you could end up like the angry vet who is currently almost $40,000 in the hole because of this nonsense. From the outside, it doesn't seem like you've thought this all the way through. You mentioned you haven't been arrested in 20 years, yet just like the angry vet, as soon as you picked up your camera and pretended to know the laws, things started spiraling out of control. My advice, get out before it gets worse. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up the video here. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, notifying, liking, and commenting below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Yes. Shout out to Dummy. Everybody go give him some love out there for sure. Always comes out with the good stuff. But this is going to be where I'm going to end it. Sorry, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Hang on. Let me close out of here first. I'm probably gonna play some more Fallout. Ever since I finished Cyberpunk, I'm kind of in a odd state where I'm like switching between Fallout and The Witcher. But hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday. Yeah, it's been a long week for sure. As always, thank you guys for the support you're giving me. Excuse me. Archer's doing okay. Still trying to get him to eat a little bit more. I did actually find those squeezable tube snack things. They don't like them. I bought like 2 different flavors, and Archer and Winston are just not fans of them, unfortunately. But you know, trial and error. I'll see what else I can find for them to get them what they want. Anyway, hope you guys have a good one, and you take care of yourself. Adios.
A simp, not a simp. A simp, not a simp. A simp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine for this. My bitch a choosy.